This is the Iron Trader. It is Sunday night, so we're going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Now, before we get started here, I don't know how many football fans are out there, but I got to give a shout out to my team, Notre Dame, which kicked some serious ass yesterday. They played Army, which was 9-0. And they're bragging up their quarterback, but Notre Dame just didn't beat them. I mean, it was 49-14. I mean, they just spanked them. So I want to give a big shout out to Notre Dame. And then today, I got to give a shout out here to the Detroit Lions, man, 10-1. Giddy up. Now they play again on Thanksgiving. Got to see how that all going to shake out against the Bears. Okay, let's go over here to the old charts. Take a look here at crude oil. Now, we can see here, if you look at this, we're still in this downtrend situation. Okay, so always just remember that, okay? So when you look at this chart here, see how we had this downtrend situation here. We were downtrending here, and then now we're downtrending here, okay? So even when you look at the big picture, you have your high, we have a lower high, we have a lower high. So all this whole pattern here is downtrending. Now, again, if we can get back above here to 72.88 level here and smack that 100 SMA air at 73.17, then you got a good shot here to running up to that 200-day, and you would just, get above that trend line that's got to go in here, and we would reverse that situation to make crude oil going higher. Now, just remember here, usually the first week of December is a buying opportunity until about the first couple days of January for crude oil, and then it kind of balances off a little bit, and then you buy that, say mid-February, and then you carry that long. Same way with gasoline ETF, same way with the XLE or oil companies, however you want to trade that. XLE is the easiest way to go, plus it pays a dividend, and then that will go into that summer driving situation. But let's take a look at what we have going on now. Okay. So we've had this series of nice higher highs and higher low situations. So Friday we made a high there of 71.51, and so far today we made a high of 71.48 kind of level here. So this is what we're going to be looking for, that 71.51 level here. So the next one is going to be 71.81, and then we're going to come over to the top of this candle here at that 72.25, and then your retest there is that 72.88 level, that price channel, which is basically just the top of that candle. Now, if we get above that, we have that old Hondo up here at 73.17 level. Okay, so that would be your next target zone, and then we just follow the candles up here. Okay, so you got 74.45. We're going to have 75.08. We come up to the top of this candle, 76.24, and then this is your target. That's 76.73, your 200-day, and then here's your retest up there of 78.46. Now, I don't know if that's going to get up to that situation, but what's going on there between Russia and Ukraine, and and all these wars that are going on here. But I think that'll all be settled down next year when we get new representation, let's just say, in the White House. Okay, so I think you should have a big change going on next year. But so I don't know if they're trying to create World War III here and give everybody all the hassle going forward. That is still undebatable, but you can't send missiles into another country here, especially like Russia. That's not going to work. Okay, so that's all I can say about that. Now, again, what we're going to be looking for here is just look at our Friday's high, that's 71.51. If you get above that, 72.88, that's going to be your big target. Now, downside, say this comes all the way down here and you hold this key 50-day at 70.69. Well, that's the time to take yourself a little schnitzel, okay, and then take this bad boy up here, because if it holds that, then we can come up and take this and take that right back up there too. So just a little pullback, hold the top of that candle, which at 50 days sitting there at good support, that'd be a good buying opportunity. Now, again, if we lost that, then you got to come right over here to this 21-day. You're looking at 69.64. Then we have that 8-day at 69.45. But now you can see this 8-day, how nicely curled up here. But, big but here. Okay, it also curled up here, and then it just came right back down again here. So always remember that here. You got a lot of good key support here. You got this 50 SMA here. Okay, you got that a 21-day, and then we have that nice 8-day. So that is going to be support. But right now, just watch that 50-day. As long as it can hold on a closing basis, that might be a good time to take this long. Or if we can get above the 71.51, that's the time you can also jump in there and get 72.88. Now, I'm long crude oil, and then I'm just going to be looking here to buy it if this holds, or that 21-day or that 8-day to add to the position. So we got to see how this all shakes out. But look at this 8-day. As long as that price holds that 8-day, which is moving up, you cross that 21-day, very, very bullish. Now, RSI here, you're looking at 54, plenty of room to run here on the upside. Your green over your red, that shows momentum there to the upside. So right now, this chart looks very, 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 very bullish as long as that 50-day, 21-day, and that 8-day can hold. Now, again, we start losing that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come right here to the bottom of this candle here. You're going to start looking at 68.86 level here. We'll come down here. You're looking at 68.48. Then we'll come all the way to the bottom here, 67.92. And then we have 67.75. It comes over here. You're looking at 67.28. And then we can just follow the candles down, 66.94, and your big retest down there at 66.53. A level here. But right now, we're trading here between these price channel, 66.53 and 72.88. We got to see how this is all going to shake out. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, now first of all, natural gas contract roll starts today, so always keep that in mind. Okay, last time we had that contract roll, look how nice this is. Hey, jumped right on up here. Now, yeah, did it come back, fill the gap? Awesome, but then she rolled up very, very nicely. Okay, so now what we're looking here, this is our candle here for today. You got 3.148. So what we're going to be looking at is resistance level is going to be this 3.45 level. Okay, that's your next last, and then we're going to have 3.56. Okay, so that's going to be your upside. Now again, we start cracking above that. See how this is? You bring that price channel right across. Okay, so there you are. The next level is going to be if you get above that 3.56, we're going to be looking right here at that 3.63. Okay. Then we're going to be looking right there, 3.643, and then your big target here is that 3.85. That's your 200 SMA. Now, the 200 SMA is going to be very, very strong, and you're really never going to get through that there on the first time. Yeah, you might be able to pop up, but I think she's going to come right on down. Very, very strong. But again, we have a good sideways action here, and we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. So just take one level at a time. That's going to be the key. Now, again, we're predicting a lot of heavy storms here for Thanksgiving here, which could take natural gas up. Now, you notice that this week here on the EIA report, we had a draw, first time in a long time on the old natty gas. Okay, so again, just watch that top of that candle, 3.45. That's what you're going to be looking for, the resistance, 3.56, okay? And then come up here. Basically, you're looking at the top of that, 3.64, and then 3.85, okay? That is going to be your upside targets. Now, downside here, well, what you want to do is you want to obviously watch today's low, 3.34, and then we're going to come over here to the top of this candle, okay, 3.23, and then we'll look to the bottom there, 3.19, and then we have this nice 8-day sitting at 3.08. Now, again, this price is above that 8-day. We're getting a little bit away from it here, but again, you're going to pop up here because remember that contract roll kind of a situation, she just squirts right on up because you're going into the next contract, which is obviously higher than the contract we were just in. So just watch this 8-day. This is going to be very, very critical here. As long as that price, just like the crude oil, stays above that 8-day, we're very, very bullish. Now, RSI here, oh, yeah, 64, you can run that bad boy up here. Green over your red, looking very good. Look at here, green over red there. 67, you still got room to run. Looking very, very good. I just think if this keeps going right up here, you can be looking for your big target at 3.85. Now, again, obviously, if we can say you crack that 3.85 and say that 305 don't mean dick. Well, then what you do, then you just follow the candles right on up here. Look at it. You got 412. Okay, look at there. You got 439. Okay, look at the bottom of that candle. You got 482. Gee, you can rally this thing all the way up. Now, I don't know if you're going to get to that 10 mark. However, a couple things that the old T-Man saw, he's going to get that Keystone pipeline fired back up. He's going to get that LNG fired back up. And we're going to get those 11 to 13 pipelines that were they were sitting there and they were looking at them or analyzing them for God knows what reason. They're going to get those fired up. The key is to LNG. We're not using LNG here in the U.S. That's here to ship out to other countries. So even if you're in climate change, okay, you want them to take your LNG because what did Germany go to? Well, they went back to coal. They went over to Russia. Well, why don't you just sell them your natural gas? It makes them green off of this here. Coal, come on. You know, you're way better off burning the natural gas than what you are. France, they're going to nuclear, okay? So, you know, you gotta use some common sense, you know, when these people are doing this here, that's shutting off the LNG, that's a very, very clean burning situation. If you ever get a chance, read that book now about T. Boone Pickens. He was one of the faves. He wanted to put all these buses, all these transportations on natural gas. It's a clean burning, you know, and we're just burning it off anyway. So I'm a big fan of the old natty gas here. So I think we can have some real higher prices here if we can get right above that 3.85 level. Okay, so remember, you just want to trade this right now. When you have that contract roll situation, you have that gap up, just like we had here. That doesn't mean that it can't sell right on down here. So just watch this 8-day, very crucial. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning here, by 7 o'clock. We'll take a look at crude oil. We'll take a look at natural gas. Now, remember, we've got a shortened week this week. Got Thanksgiving holiday there on Thursday. And then there's only half a day on Friday. Of course, I'll have the videos for you. I'll have a video for you Thursday night. No problem, because I eat, sleep, and, I don't know, whatever with this. You know what I'm saying? I just love it. And then I'll probably have a couple videos there for you on Friday. Okay. A lot of good football games on right now. I'll be watching San Francisco here and against the Packers. Good game, and a great game on tonight here with the Eagles and the Rams. Should be awesome here. So enjoy your night, and then get ready tomorrow. Going hard. We're going to make some money this week. All right. Thanks for watching.